What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to your first time here. If you like videos about prepping, survival, self-reliance, and other related topics, then be sure to subscribe, turn notifications on, be notified each time that I upload a new video. No doubt you heard about this widespread cell phone outage that's happening right now. It's actually all over the United States. It might even be Canada also. I'm not sure about that. But every report I've read is mainly affecting AT&T and not Verizon. I have Verizon and mine has been working fine, and I've talked to other people here in the county where I am that has Verizon. Theirs is working fine also. However, I talked to a friend of mine a minute ago that has Cricket wireless, and hers is down. So it's only affecting, certain networks, but I think it's really strange that it's affecting such a wide area across the United States. Usually if you have these glitches and things, it just affects, a certain area, not the whole United States. So that's why I think that is a cyber attack, and they might have came out already and said that it was a cyber attack. I'm not 100% sure about that yet. But definitely sounds more like what it actually would be as a cyber attack because it's so widespread. If you've been affected by this, let me know in the comments below. If you haven't been affected by this, but someone you know has been, let us know in the comments below also. But there's definitely something going on, and I would say it's probably a cyber attack. My phone just went off right there, as you heard. This is a friend of mine, let's see, just sent a report. Fox Business says pharmacies nationwide report allergies in wake of cyber attack. Change Healthcare said it became aware of the outside threat on Wednesday morning, disconnecting their systems for security purposes. So it must be a cyber attack. I just got that through right now making this video. But that just goes to show, how quickly things can happen. I don't know how quickly they'll get this back up, hopefully pretty quick, but it does go to show that these systems are not stable. They can be taken down really quickly, really simply through cyber attacks and things like that. EMPs, CMEs, cyber attacks, direct, attacks on the systems and things can easily take all these systems down. And not just, the cell phone systems, communication system. It could be, the power grid, just the same. Massive cyber attacks, EMP, CME, direct attacks on critical infrastructure with the electricity and communications can take that down very, very quickly. One morning, everything is fine. You get up and eat breakfast, you watch, the local weather, everything's going great, you're ready to go to work, and everything just shuts down. That's how quickly it can happen. We don't know exactly when it's going to happen. We see it coming, but we don't know the exact time and exact day. Just like today, people got up, didn't think about their cell phone service, going down like it has. They didn't think about, what's more than likely a massive cyber attack that's happening right now. Will they get it back up? I don't know how long it's going to take. Like I said, my Verizon is still working, but AT&T and Cricket, I know is the one that's affected mostly. And I would say AT&T probably owns Cricket. I'm not sure about all these cell phone networks and all this stuff works. But I know when they do go down, usually it's, locally. It's a tower goes down or something like that. But this has been so widespread, that's why I thought it was a cyber attack. And from what I got just a minute ago on my phone from my friend talking about the pharmacies also, it's cyber attacks is happening right now. I might not even get this video put up on YouTube, and who knows, YouTube might be under a cyber attack right now. My internet might be down. I don't know what's happening, but it's important to be prepared. And if this gets back up, which it may get back to normal, by tomorrow. Who knows, or maybe in a couple hours, it might bring it back up. However, it should give you notice and put you on notice that things happen very, very quickly. You need to be prepared for those. And you see, they're attacking communications, they're attacking infrastructure. So you need to have backups to the power grid if you can afford it at all. If you can afford to go buy, a gasoline powered generator and store back, some gasoline for that, and oil and things like that to keep that generator running. If you can buy, a portable power station, if you can buy a solar generator, those work good. To have both is even better. If you have a cell phone, you see how quickly that can be taken down. So if you can afford it, I like to have one myself, which I don't have that because I can't afford it. But if you can afford it, look into the satellite phones, the sat phones. Look into getting, a good shortwave, long wave, AM and FM radio. You can get those good ones $100 or cheaper. The one I have, I give, I think, about $400 for it, but it's the top of the line, shortwave, long wave, AM and FM radio. Police scanners. You can listen to your local police department. You can listen to your local fire stations. You can listen to your local emergency services and know what's going on. If you can have, CB radios to communicate with your group, GMRS radios, ham radios. I'm not saying to get all this, but look at different ones that would help you the most in these situations and try to get those if you still can and while you still can, because things happen very, very quickly. Another thing I want to talk about is this same friend that just emailed me a minute ago, or texted me a minute ago with that information about, the cyber attack on the pharmacies, told me that a friend of hers that is a high-ranking military official at this base told her, I'm not going to tell who she is, I'm going to tell who he is, not going to tell the base because I don't want to cause anyone, serious trouble for leaking any information. But he told her, and she told me, that they have taken over 2 barracks at his base and are housing illegals in those barracks. And he said that it is 100% military-aged men that they're housing. Plus, they're off limits now to other members of the military. They can't go there. They can't talk to these people. They're separating the 2. Why is that? Why would they want to separate, these great Americans that's coming in here? They just want to be Americans. They want to come over here and work. They want to come here and do good with the country. They want to be Americans. If that's the case, why are they separating these people from these other people from the military? Because they don't want information to get out. They don't want facts to get out. And that's happening. 2 barracks at his base has been emptied out and filled with illegal military-aged fighting men, and they're separate from the rest of the people at the base. They can't communicate back and forth. They can't go there no longer. That tells you a whole lot right there. And that's just one base that I've heard about. They're doing that there. They're doing that at other military bases. I also saw yesterday that they were emptying out, and have been doing this for a while, motels and places like that in New York and these other cities, and housing illegals in those places. And those are also off limit under security. So why are these illegals that are coming over here illegally and being brought into the country by the Biden and Obama regime right now, why are they off limits? Why do they have security at these buildings to protect these people, where you can't even talk to these people? And even at the military base, they have those 2 different barracks off limits to the rest of the base. Why is that? Think about it. It's not good. It's not good at all, guys. We have lots and many, many millions of illegals come across the border in the last 3 or 4 years. We already had quite a few here before, and these aren't, the best of society that's coming over here. We have places like Venezuela that are emptying their prisons and bringing these people over here. We have gangs coming over here, cartel members coming through the United States, setting up shop here in the United States. We have our government, Republicans and Democrats, talking about making these illegals into U.S. full United States citizens if they serve in our military. And I talked about this before a few days ago. That sounds like a great idea. Let these people come over here and serve in the military, and let them go to Ukraine and fight Russia. That's what the people are saying now. A lot of these people are using that for an excuse. The reason they want these people to join the military because their recruitment is down. They can't get, Americans to join the military anymore. And I don't think they really want to. They want these people that are coming over here to join the military because they have no allegiance to anyone else in the United States. They can be given orders to fire on American citizens, to raid homes and everything else, to put in full martial law, full dictatorship in the United States. And if they can get 2, 3, 4 million of these people that are all pretty much military age males coming across the southern border and our northern border. If they can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 million to join the military, that's a huge army. It's under their control. There's no allegiance to the people here in the United States. They have no family here in the United States unless some of their families came over. But they have no allegiance to the Constitution, to freedom. They don't know what that even means. And they join the military, and all the other people, the Americans in the military, we've seen the numbers shrinking now. They'll shrink even more. So our military will be made up of foreigners. That's not a good combination, especially when you have people running the country that want to destroy the country, and people that look at white people as the enemy, Christians as the enemy that they want to destroy. It's a bad combination. It really is. It's a bad combination. And them housing those people already in the military barracks and separating them from everyone else, protecting them from even communicating with anyone else. Think about it. That's definitely not good. If these people were, like they try to tell us, coming for a better life, coming for work, coming for prosperity and freedom in the United States, they wouldn't be separating these people from everyone else. Anyway, that's all I have today. Something to think about, and just think about all this in the comments below. Thanks for watching in the Creekmore Matter, and I'll see you all in the next video, hopefully.